So I think if I am, or not if I am leaning toward yes on the IVF. I need to start going back to acupuncture. I need to get my vitamin situation together, and I have to get my sleep regulated. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? We gotta do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. Okay, that is crazy. I wanted to show you what the stick looks like when you take it out, but I don't know what I did with it. It's not in the bathroom, so let me turn off the camera and find it. But this has finished. I just want to show you again what that looks like. And I know some of you guys mentioned progression testing, and so I wanted to show you how you can do it with the other one, but I don't know what I did with the test, so give me a second and I'll be back. Okay, I found them. I set it down in the bedroom when I went to go look at the thermometer. So anyway, here's this guy. You could see it already stopped showing the reading. So when you eject it, it's gonna show it again, just so if you have this test at home, you know that it's gonna do that. But here is, if you can look at the strip as well. Can you see that? And it has that line on there. So let me see if I can do this. There is the control line, and then there's the test line. And it looks pretty close to what we're seeing on this, the other one. So I know some of you guys, oh, it's in reverse though. Okay, let me do it this way. Some of you ladies were saying it was a little confusing. Let's see if I can get this to focus. So you see that? It looks pretty similar, right? I think you probably can see the second line a little more on the cheapie, but you can also clearly see it's not darker than, or it's not as dark as the control line. So as any good TTC sister, I'm gonna mark these with the date. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put the 26th of February on this stick. And then you can do the same progression testing with these that you would do with the cheapies. And I'm just gonna mark the outside of this for right now. I will, 26 Feb. I will tape it to a sheet later. I mean, there's no point in taping it. There's only one. When I get 3 of them, I'll put them on that row. So I have like some kind of progression testing. And then we can kind of see if it's getting darker or what is it doing. Let me just see what cycle day we are. Okay. So if I go into Fertility Friend, it's interesting because the different apps will give you different things, which I've just been experimenting with a bunch of apps. So today is cycle day 12. Last cycle, I got the positive on cycle day 16. So I'm getting signs earlier, although I think I started getting signs on cycle day 13, and I didn't actually get a positive until cycle day 16. So today's cycle day 12, so maybe I will ovulate cycle day 15, I don't know. So we're still trying to get it regulated after the miscarriage, which happens, right? So I know, I mean, even after you give birth, anytime a fetus has left, your body needs time to kind of regenerate itself. I think in the IVF cycles as well. I didn't have the issue with the IUIs, but anytime you've altered your cycle, so coming off a birth control pill, coming out of IVF, I would say coming out of IUI, it's going to depend on each person. I don't remember having a big difference, but it could have been, I could be misremembering. But anytime we've altered our cycle, we have to wait for it to regulate. Birth controls is the biggest way to alter, birth control pills, hormonal birth control pills are the biggest way to alter it. Or any hormonal birth control. Like I know you can get the, what is it, the Norplant in your arm. It's just going to take a while for your cycle to get back to normal. So last cycle I was, I ended up actually 29 days. So that wasn't bad. I just ovulated later than normal. Before the miscarriage, I was ovulating around cycle day 14 naturally. And this time I got the positive on 16, so we'll say I ovulated on 17. So that gave me exactly a 12-day luteal phase, which isn't bad, but remember we had gotten it to 13 or 14 before I have to go back. So I think I am leaning toward yes on the IVF. I need to start going back to acupuncture. I need to get my vitamin situation together, and I have to get my sleep regulated. So I'm a little bit better about the sleep than I was like last week. I'm looking forward to getting under my weighted blanket tonight. I did take melatonin when I was at Blues. I'll probably take some tonight. That has helped, where I'm getting like 6-7 hours consistently. Now I just need to start getting up earlier, I think, and getting out of the door earlier, because I want to add exercise back to it. It's going to start getting warmer, and the sun is taking longer to set, so that's a good sign. So I want to either exercise in the morning before I go to work like I was before, or after work, and I need more sleep to do that. So I think we just have to take a systemic look at, or a holistic look at everything, and then make moves. And I know the therapist said to take it slowly, but I am, from a TTT perspective, I don't have slow. And I think if we're going to do it, I'll be 48 in May. That sounds so crazy to say out loud. We're headed into March. So March, April would be 30 days, and May would be 60 days. June would be 90 days. And I know some of this stuff we need 90 days. So we'll say May or June would be IVF. Oh my God, this is the first time I'm saying this, you guys. I haven't even thought about this. This is the first time I'm saying this, and it feels right. So I'm just going to keep saying it. Let's target June for IVF, and then based on other factors, we'll pull it back. I mean, that's like how you set goals, right? You pick a date and you march toward that, and then you make adjustments. I'm a project manager. I'm for life. I'm a certified PMP, which is a project management professional. So that's how my brain always works. Yeah, it's a calling, I guess. I was called to it. But yeah. So I have this other book too. I'll show you guys, and then I think we're not gonna do dinner together because I'm rambling on. But this one, Making Babies, which is a proven 3-month plan for maximum fertility. So I'm gonna crack this out again. There's gonna be a lot of reading. I enjoy reading, it's soothing. So speaking of reading, as I read more and do other stuff more, it leaves me less time for the channel, I think, for editing. So I think I'm going to end up doing vlogging 3 days a week, and then doing like an informational video for you guys. So like informational, like the ovulation prediction, or how to tell when you're ovulating. I think we did one on reading the ovulation. You guys have a lot of questions about ovulation. But just like an informational, yeah, once a week, maybe on Saturday or Sunday, and then blogging like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that, instead of everyday vlog. Let me know what you think about that. I think that will be easier to maintain, and that will help me like get my body together, regulate my sleep, because for everything that you guys see, like every minute that you see, I've spent 5 minutes editing that 1 minute, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that keep it kind of going and responding, and Instagram and Facebook. I don't really Facebook a lot. I repost from Instagram. Twitter, I've been more active on Twitter. So for those of you who are following me, thank you for hanging out with me in the daytime on Twitter and Snapchat. A bunch of you guys have come over from here and follow me over to Snap. So definitely I'm having fun learning Snapchat. I haven't done it. Like I was one of the early adopters. Like I'd snapped way back in 2012. I was snapping. But it's different now. It's like way more intense, and there's like a lot of brands on there. There was not. We were sending dirty pictures on Snapchat back then, and just silly stuff, like, and then it would be gone. But I'm having fun over there. Don't worry, there's no dirty pictures now. There's actual just, you know, content. So come on over to Snap if you haven't been there. And I didn't welcome the new people. If you're new here, welcome. I know some of you guys have been viewing and haven't subscribed, and you subscribe. So thank you for subscribing and joining the family. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your support. If there's anything I can do to support you on your journey, by all means, let me know. If you have any questions about OPK, let me know. I will be working on the assumptions video. I'm excited to get that done. You guys had some great questions. And that's that, fam. I will talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye. baby does to you all.